Hi everybody and welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a broken track from a Honda snowblower. What I've got here is a Honda HS624 snowblower. Now the same procedure will apply to most Honda snowblowers when it comes to replacing the tracks. And first of all, I want to show you why this track broke. It's all cracked. And this snowblower was left outside a lot, so I have a feeling that the hot sun just kind of baked the track. It actually made it crack and eventually it just let go. So the best thing you can do for your Honda snowblower especially is to keep it indoors winter and summer. Keep it out of that hot sunlight because it will bake everything. So I'm going to get right into the repair and it's not going to be that hard. So what I've done is tilted the snowblower upright like this. You can put a piece of wood like that under the auger housing to hold it upright. And if you have fuel that leaks out of the fuel tank, just empty some out before flipping it up like that. The next thing you need to do is loosen up the two 14mm nuts on each bolt here. You don't need to take them off, just loosen them up almost to the top. Now here's the new track, and I think that this same track fits on other Honda snowblowers with the track system. And here's the part number. Now I paid around $275 Canadian plus 13% taxes here in Canada for this track. I do know that you can buy it at a fraction of the price in the US OEM as well. I don't know why, but we pay a lot more for parts here in Canada. Everybody comments about it under my videos. And I'm going to snip off the cotter pin here on the left wheel. And I'll get the pin out, the washer, and I'll pull the wheel off. Now since this wheel spins on the shaft, I'm just going to put a bit of grease. It's a low temp lithium grease I'm putting on. And now it's time to install the new track. So now what I'm going to do is insert this wheel in the groove inside the track here. And now put the bottom part onto the sprocket. And now pull up until you line up the wheel to the shaft. And now just tighten up the nuts. It's going to tighten up the track. And try to do this evenly. And you should see the wheel move up as you tighten up the nut. So I'll just pause here for a sec. I'm going to push in the wheel. First the washer goes here. And you'll notice the pin has a flat side here at the end. You want to put the flat side facing the washer. And always install new cotter pins. And now just finish your tightening of the two nuts here. Just use common sense, make it fairly tight. So once you have the proper track adjustment, make sure the nuts at the top here, then tighten up the top one to make it nice and secure. And do this on both sides. So basically you would want the threads protruding at the same level on each side. And this is a pretty good adjustment for the track. You don't want it too loose because it may skip off the sprocket or come off altogether. And on the other hand, you don't want it too tight because it can cause premature wear. And now that it's all done, I'm going to just start it up and test it out to make sure everything's okay. So as you saw guys, it's a pretty quick repair. You don't need too many tools to do this. Also one suggestion guys is if you can order your track from the US, if you live in Canada, you may find that it's cheaper even with the conversion and the exchange rate. So the biggest expense you'll get, as you saw, is the cost of the track. It's so expensive. I was going to do both tracks on the blower, but when I saw the price, I decided just to do one. I could have got it from the US, but they were out of stock from my supplier there, so I just bought it locally from a Canadian John Deere dealer that does Honda as well. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to subscribe and also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and have a great day.